Right, hello and welcome to another episode from PexP on Nova PexP the channel. And as you can see, I have given Half-Life a break. It was not getting as many views as I'd like. I think perhaps when we've got a few more subscribers we can sort of not risk, but just go back to playing a bit of Half-Life. As you can probably have guessed, this is going to be Redstone Tutorials. There's a lot of things to show you, but I'll probably start with the basics. A lot of you will know this, so probably won't want to watch this episode. But yeah, it's worth knowing, and as you can see there's always like complicated stuff. And then I'll show you, once I've showed you the theory behind it, I'll show you some practical uses such as making your own nether portal, and as you can see here I made a firing range for a TNT cannon and stuff went wrong. So well, let's start with the basics. As you probably already know, redstone can be placed and is like electricity in Minecraft. Now redstone on its own will not work. So to give it electricity you have to use a redstone torch. That works. You could use a lever. I'll get rid of that so you can see. Or pressure plates. They're another one. There's trip wires as well, which work. And I think that's it. And daylight sensors. So as you can see, it's not day at the moment, so redstone signal isn't given off. So it's like a solar panel. Now, what should I do? Right. So you have redstone, which is given off. So you can use it to open things like iron doors. So if we have a basic, so you put that down, give an electrical charge. Now, as you probably know in Minecraft already, an iron door will not open on its own. So if you put that there, it will open when you give it a redstone signal with the charge. You can use other things such as a redstone lamp, which turns it on and off. You can use a piston. Right, it's the wrong way. So piston will move, and you can also use it for a dropper, a dispenser. I guess you can use it for a faint scaling trapdoor if you want to, and a note block. Oh, and there's another method of giving off a redstone signal. If you put a block there, put a button on the other side, if you watch, you can see a redstone signal is given off, but only momentarily. So if you have an iron door there, you open it, it will only momentarily be open. So that could work if you want traps or something. I don't know. Now you can also use these things called repeaters, and so these can either extend a redstone signal, because a redstone signal, I think it's 17 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, I think it can travel 17 blocks. So if you look, you get it's quite bright here, and as we get further on, yeah, 16 blocks. No redstone signal is given off until you put another redstone signal at the other end. Now, repeaters can extend this signal. So if we put a repeater here, alright, you can see it can go on for another 16 blocks, whatever. Now, if I turn this off, another thing, as well as extending the redstone signal, it can also delay it. So you've got one click, you've got no clicks there, so it will immediately go through. You've got 1 click, 2 click, and 3 clicks. Oh, I double clicked. So if you can watch, we'll put it on the furthest click, and if you you probably can't see. Yeah, hold on. Try this again. We'll do it at a shorter range so you can see it easier. So if we put it on 4 clicks, or 3 clicks, sorry, you can see that delay. I'll do it again. Yeah, so there we are. So it delays the redstone signal. Now there are some rules with redstone. So, I'll do it at the top. So say we've got redstone signal going across like this. We've got the redstone torch. Now, obviously, that will block it off. So if we do that, no redstone signal can get through that block. Now, another thing you might find is if we put it through the floor here, then we put redstone signal up here, you can see it can go up blocks, but it can only go one at a time. So if you put a block there, oh no, can you see? Sorry, my music's kind of a bit weird. Hold on, turn that down. Don't know what's happening there. So you can see it can't jump by 2 blocks. Now another thing with redstone, it can't. It kind of can't go through blocks, but in a sort of more. Can you see it can't go through this block? It can't, because it has to go through that stone block there to get through there. So it can't go through. You see, it's got rid of that little redstone on the side of the block. Now, sometimes you may want to. This is where you get a bit technical. You may want to give off a sort of inverse signal. So I think this should work if you put a redstone torch on there. Yeah, you see? So if you've got a redstone signal from there, now, so there's a redstone signal coming from that redstone torch, and there should be another redstone signal coming from that redstone torch. Now, in Minecraft, the phrase applies: 2 negatives don't make a right. So you can see we've got a redstone charge here, or 2 positives make a wrong, or whatever. So you've got a positive charge here and a charge going through here. However, seeing as you have the charge going through here, it sort of nullifies that charge and gets rid of it. You can't have 2 charges going through the same bit of redstone. Now this is quite helpful if you want to do something like this. So you've got a redstone torch there. Get rid of that. As you can see already, that has come on because we don't have the signal going through there to turn it off. Now I said redstone can't go through blocks, but obviously redstone torches don't abide by this rule. Now, so as you can see, if we give the redstone signal through there, that turns that off, and so does that. And then if we get rid of the redstone signal, it turns that back on and gives us the redstone lamp and gives us the signal. Now, going on from this theory that it can't travel through blocks, what we should be able to do is if we put a block there, put a redstone signal going through here and a redstone lamp, and as you can see, it can't travel up a block, so redstone torches are a bit different to all the rules. They don't really apply, I guess. Can't travel up a block like that. However, I think should work, hopefully. If you put a piston on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the piston a charge, which will push that block over this redstone torch. Now I think the redstone torch would put the signal through that block and give it to that signal. So the signal will go up through the block. I know it can't travel through blocks, but I guess it's sort of, it's 2 blocks away. If it's 1 block through, it can sort of go through that block and then give off the signal. Although this will only work as it's a non-sticky piston. When that goes back, because it's only a button, that will stay there because it's not sticky piston. Alright, so you can see that has worked and it has given off the signal. So the redstone lamp, you can see it's sort of giving the signal through there, going through that block and going off to give out the signal. Right, now another thing is, in some ways a redstone signal can be made to constantly repeat itself. So instead of being given off all the time, such as this, like constant charge, or only being given off once, like when you press a button, so it's only given off once, sometimes there are ways you can make it continually go off. Now, hopefully this will work. Right, so you want to put the redstone thing there, redstone repeater there. Now, the redstone torch can't give off the signal, of course, so we need to put a piston, and this time I'm going to use a sticky piston. Instead, we're going to need that. So if I put that there, and then if I put the block there, so that should move this block over that, over the redstone torch, give that a signal, give that a signal, give that a signal, then that should put it onto there to make the piston move again. And then, hopefully, it should sort of create an endless loop. Hold on, see if button works. Maybe done it a bit wrong. Okay, hold on. Alright, sorry about that, I've just realised what I did wrong. Of course, you don't want to give the redstone signal to the block, you want to give it to the sticky piston. So if I put that block there, as soon as I put this block down, it's going to allow the redstone torch to give the signal over to the redstone, all the way through here, to the repeater, which will then give that a signal and make it move. So that's when this is on, so that will move to there. Then, when that's moved to there, there will no longer be a block above there, which will turn the signal off, causing the piston to retract like it is there. Then when it's retracted, the block will be there, and it will give a signal. So that is how you create the endless loop. So watch. Oh. Another thing. Repeaters, you're going to want to put it on try 2 clicks? Yeah. You see, if you put it on 1 click, it's too fast for the block, and the repeater, the piston will just let go of it, because it's just too fast. Now, if I put it on 4 clicks to make the charge go slower, you can see as soon as the block's over it, it gives off a signal, which pushes it out. Then when it's away, it takes off the signal, meaning it will retract because it has no signal. Right, so I think I'm going to leave it there. It's kind of a lot to take in. Hopefully you'll like the series. Like, comment, subscribe, and hope you like the series because I'm probably going to continue with it for now. Bye!